do you need to treat cedar siding, decking with a product? So the short answer is no, you don't need to treat cedar. It can be left to silver and it's naturally rot resistant, but you will prolong the life of it if you apply some sort of sealer. And that's the main benefit of treating it. But you do, you're creating a maintenance expense by treating it. So now you're gonna have to maintain it and retreat it periodically. Number one thing to know when you treat raw cedar is you need to start with an oil-based product. Cedar's rich in tannins, and if you put a water-based product directly to it, it will bleed through. You'll have bleeding, extractive bleeding and staining. So start with an oil-based product and stick with an oil-based product, or start with an oil-based product and then go to a water-based product, but oil-based first, always. On this house, the homeowner's chosen to leave the cedar decking and railing just to silver naturally and see where that ends up visually. And if he doesn't like the look of it down the road, we'll apply a sealer. This is a cedar shake, typically used for siding or roofing material. This is raw and can be left raw and left to silver, just like the decking, or it can be sealed. Ideally, you seal these before you install them, and you can just dip them into an oil-based product. And we make like a drying rack or like a clothesline system to hang them to dry. When it's left to silver, the main thing that happens to it is eventually they dry rot. The fibers break down and they crack and degrade. But it can take decades for that to happen. So it's a aesthetic balancing act with cost of maintenance, or cost of eventually having to replace it. But they do last a very long time, so you can just let it go if you want.